Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? It's Luis Suarez! It's there! The
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Messi. What a throw in. Oh, there's a probing ball.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Oh, good spread. That'll be a throw-in. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Here's a shot! And that's off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And this is Batistuta. Gabriel gets over and intercepts.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well read, nice interception. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gabriel.
Rodri. Kimmich. Rodri.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Produces a cross. That's a decent clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Van Bouten. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe shoots! Keeper's got his work done.
Mbappe clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Taken back almost at once. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Paris Saint-Germain very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Batistuta. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi. Messi! Smashing save, really good save that.
Manchester United are stuck in a run, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And a chance! No mistake! And they are right back within touch! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Ruben Neves. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Good take, and is he in?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
McAllister really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Suarez tries to clear. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. He is through here. And he was alert to it. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. And it's Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto, he is onto this. Alexander-Arnold. To McAllister. Kimmich. Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And here's Camavinga. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's the throw. Oh, that's superb. It's a threatening ball. McAllister. Rodri. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass.
Has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Towards the screen.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Paris
matters.
Saint-Germain.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pelé. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. Batistuta has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. He's looking wide. Neymar. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Neymar. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tries to pass it through. Paris Saint-Germain so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Van Basten. And he's quick to snatch it back. Almost half an hour in now. Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look and shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
The ball's gone astray. Batistuta. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bellingham. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Khan. He's played it back. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Neves. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a little off target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Oh, what has happened here? Gabriel. And it's Neymar. Foot in. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Ruben Neves.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Passing nice and neat. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh. And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
So time for
Neymar.
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Baston. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 10, Pele. Coming on the
Maldini
field,
gets good distance on
number
it.
16, Fermin.
It
Number
is still
13,
anyone's game, 0-0.
Number 9, Messi. Number 18,
And it's
Cantona.
Bellingham. Oh, well played. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Beckenbauer. 75 minutes played. Now it's Owen. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's an errant pass. Danger averted for now. And he skips past his man. Messi goes steaming forward. Plays it across. That has been knocked clear. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Pedro Neto.
2 added minutes has
Oh,
been
this looks
indicated.
sharp. Now it's Cantona. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective, neither side. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Cafu. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ribéry. Conte. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ruben Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Beckham. Costa Curta. Ruben Neves. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Beckham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. Batistuta chasing after it. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That has not gone well. Ruben Neves. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Santos have reclaimed it. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Cafu, he is through here. This looks Bellingham! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ribery. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. And this is Messi. Messi! And he's managed to get rid. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Ribery. Beckham. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. That ball looks a good one. Batistuta. Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Just off target. So, third corner of the game. Ball is over the line. He's on it, can he get away? Shot at goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Driving, there's the shot! Oh, taken with style! First blood drawn! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shot, surely! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Defending was strong and firm. Nicely weighted ball.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. That has been cut short.
Santos really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's opted for the long pass.
3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's good running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Paris Saint-Germain against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Looking to play him in. Pinches it off him. Now, he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Check sends that a long way.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. And he's really put himself on the line here. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. He rises! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Darren Fletcher, and here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Messi. Rijkaard goes sliding in. Neymar. Great chance! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, goes for goal! Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. But here's Messi, and this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Batistuta gets into a good position. Delivers the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back, and they'll have another go. Darren Fletcher now looking to orchestrate a counter. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tries a shot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well played. Real chance! And it's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the fence.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He can get that clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out. That looks a good ball through. He's big chance! He's scored!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Number 17.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Looking for a runner.
Substitution in progress.
Just seeing the
There
board
will be
now,
5
it's going to be
minutes
5
added
extra
time.
minutes. Now it's Neymar. Cristiano shoots! He has done it! Deep into injury time!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top mark.
Taking place.
That's at the end. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This
Against
certainly matters.
Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped? It's Lewandowski! Pedri. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona finding their passes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ruben Neves. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And he was quick to react. And here's Suarez. Bellingham knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard. Chips it through. Plenty to aim at here. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Alvarez. Baresi did well to stay calm there. Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Pedro Neto. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very vivid.
Oh, what has happened? And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Suarez. Great vision. Vitz. And that could set him on his way. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, just and a chance! Really well taken goal. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. And there is the half-time whistle.
Paris Saint-Germain have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Just a quick announcement.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the second half gets underway. Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Lewandowski. And the flag has stayed down. And he's managed to get free. Tacho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cannavaro cuts it out. Now it's Lewandowski, now it's Luis Suarez. Vitz. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe! Neymar! Mbappe! Ruben Neves has created one goal already. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitz. Looking tidy in possession here. Shot a goal! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Can he get on the end of it? Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Alvarez. Rijkaard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, just too much on that. Just 5 minutes left. Nicked it back promptly. Ruben Neves. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And another try! In he goes again. Danger averted for now. And a shot! It's in! You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of it.
And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
I'd like to
Pedro
draw your
Neto
attention to the
picking up
screen
the Man of the
right now
Match
for
award,
information on our
and no
shuttle bus
surprise
service.
there.